let's close things out. You ready for rapid fire questions?
Let's do it.
All right, the campaign you're most proud of.
Campaign I'm most proud of. We're a very results and business outcomes oriented organization. And so we really focus, I would say, on building engines for our clients that deliver them results on an ongoing basis. We're not a huge campaign based organization. We have certainly done some great ones, but I would say the engines that what I'm most proud of are a lot of the always on acquisition engines that we've built for our clients. We have clients that were barely doing any digital 5 years ago or barely doing any media, and now they're consistently getting 80% of their leads online, 365 days a year. And I think there's nothing more value adding that you could do as an agency partner than to build a capability that allows your clients to grow in that way. And so those are the ones that I'm really proud of, not necessarily the idea led flash in the pan sort of stuff, but the real value building engines has been fantastic.
Your favorite movie?
Um, I don't actually watch movies, strangely enough. For people who know me, they will probably know that I get asked this question all the time, and it's immediately followed by like, I know, but not even this movie, or not even that movie, or not even this one. And it's like, no, I don't watch movies. I don't know what it is. I ever since I was growing up, I didn't have a lot of interest in movies, and so I genuinely do not have a favorite one.
All right, this is going to cause a knock on effect for the next two questions. So, if Hollywood were to make a movie based on your life story, who would you want to play you?
It's the knock-on effect will be real here because I don't know more than a handful of Hollywood actors. I would say if I go on and build something here that is worthy of any sort of Hollywood actor to play my role, I would be very happy with that.
You're giving off Bradley Cooper vibes with your look. I'll be honest with you. You are. Go, okay. If you want a movie to watch, go watch Limitless by Bradley, starring Bradley Cooper. I think that movie's about 14, 15 years old. Yeah.
Victor, I would love to promise to you that I'm going to do that, but my track record is not good on
All
that
right.
front.
Okay, so the next knock on question. So if Hollywood were to make that movie based on your life story, what would you call it?
What would I call it? I don't know. The theme here has been sort of finding your way rather than having something big and by design. Which is a little bit counterintuitive. That's not really how we operate now. Like I would say that the the business is actually very much has a structured plan and a structured way of working. So I don't know. I would have to finding my way would be the earlier chapters of the movie or sections of the movie, scenes, whatever you might call it, and then something a little more structured in the back half so far.
All right. Movies are usually broken up in acts. Let me throw that one out there for you.
Okay, I will remember that.
I'm a big movie buff. I got to bring you into the fold. Come on over to the dark side. But
People do tend to look down on me for this. It's something that I'm very aware of. You're
no,
not the first one,
I'm
and I
not looking
understand.
down on not looking down on you. I'm saying it's a wonderful opportunity because there's so much out there for you to consume. Be- So, anyways, okay, let's jump into the next one. Your favorite book.
I have a lot of books, like I said earlier, a lot of favorites. Like I said before, I read quite a bit. Um, there are a couple. One I would say um, that I would highlight is called The Choice, and The Choice is about, without going into too much detail or um, you know breaking it open for somebody who still wants to read it. It's a tale from a Holocaust survivor. Her name is Dr. Edith Eger, and it's all about how you respond to certain circumstances. So, when you're left with nothing or you have very difficult situations, the only thing that you are in control of is how you actually choose to respond to that, um, whatever's happening to you in that moment. And I've taken a ton of strength and insight from that. So that's been a really excellent book. I really like the books from Ray Dalio. I find them to be prescient, especially when you go back and read them and think about the things that have happened since he predicted that they would happen. Those are fantastic. There's another one that's not so well known called Trillion Dollar Coach, which is a gentleman in the Bay Area who coached a lot of the big Silicon Valley executives, but is like a relatively unknown entity. That one is excellent. And then I'll have actually one final one here, which is I restaurants and dining is a huge passion of mine. And there's a restaurant in New York City called 11 Madison Park that has been named the best restaurant in the world previously. And the gentleman who runs the hospitality side of 11 Madison Park, formerly, he's actually not there anymore. His name is Will Guadara. And he just released a book not too long ago called Unreasonable Hospitality. It's a fantastic read for anybody in any service business. You don't need to be in hospitality to enjoy that one. It's really a ton of lessons from somebody who really reached the pinnacle of service. And so I have that one actually on my desk at the office and look at it weekly.
Your favorite song?
That's I think that's similar to what's your favorite dish? Tough to tell. It's contextual. If you're on a dock at a cottage, it's tragically hip. If you're in a basement bar in Toronto somewhere, maybe it's the Rolling Stones, something like that. So, but I would say typically if I'm going to throw something on, it's going to be like some Canadian rock type of thing. The hip, Blue Rodeo, maybe some bands based in Toronto, that kind of stuff. I really love Canadian music and always have.
The best advice you have ever received?
Um, a lot of it. I have a lot of excellent mentors who have helped me along the way. I think the one that has probably stuck with me the longest, it's one of the principles of our organization. I'm not even sure where it came from, to be honest, but it's always play offense.
Mm.
Um, don't and you know it's connects back to a sports upbringing. Um, I think that just the notion of take initiative, like own things, take accountability, um, and take control of things. Don't sit back and let the world come to you. Go and get after it, and be on offense. And we say internally that the number one reason that clients become dissatisfied with their agency, just pulling it back to the business for a second, is they're like, yeah, my agency's great. They're just not proactive. They don't go above and beyond, and they don't like bring us new stuff. And what a reason for a client to become dissatisfied, right? It's just be proactive, play offense, build the future yourself, like take control. And so that's one of the principles of our organization, and it's something that I hold like pretty deeply as a personal principle and inside of the company.
If you could go back in time and give your younger self advice, what would you say?
um Start earlier and go faster. And like I know hindsight is 2020, but I feel actually very fortunate that I did start the company very early. That has been very helpful throughout my career. Um, there's so much. I don't know why you spend so much time like waiting around. Just get after it. Start making things happen. There's so much opportunity when you're going through post secondary. There's so much opportunity in your early career. And I think if you're going to do something, do it now. Like don't wait. What's the point of waiting? I think there's a lot of opportunity gets passed up by people who are waiting for something. And so if I could go back, I would say, yeah, move faster and make decisions more quickly.
My signature closing question: if you weren't in media and marketing, what would you be doing and why?
Probably um, at the expense of many other areas of my life, I would probably be cooking professionally. That would be my what I would want to be doing. It's just my first passion. It's the thing that I enjoy doing the most. And I've also people say like don't turn your hobby into a job sometimes, but I've done it
Mm.
professionally, and there are elements of doing it professionally that I actually enjoy more than doing it at home. The team element and the intensity and the focus and the creativity, all of that. And so, yeah, that would probably be it. But it's also I have plenty of friends who are in that world, and it's not easy when you think about the hours, the time commitment, and all of those things. It's not an easy business to be in, but I've really enjoyed my time doing it, and maybe at another stage of life, I'll have an opportunity to do it again.